What's up, everybody? I got a request from an anonymous name. Their Serpentine belt has started to squeal, and they do not know how to change it on this car. She's got the same one I do. And, well, if you're watching, here it is. First things first, with me personally, I always just loosen this up so we can just take this off and get it out of the way. Alright. Yeah, I just cleaned my engine. Transmission. $1 at the local spray place. Okay. We're going to disconnect this. And there it goes. Just set that aside. Okay, see, now we can actually get to it. There's a bolt, or a nut, right in here, in the back. If you feel around, you can find it. 12 millimeter. If your belt was put on properly, then it should be really tight, especially if it hasn't been changed in a while. Now, it's going to take more than one turn when you do it. I pre-loosened it just to save some video time. Relatively long nut, bolt, whatever you want to call it. And there it is. Set that to the side. Oh, never want to drop anything. Okay, now it's hot. I wouldn't recommend doing this when the engine's hot, but it's alright. I'm used to it. Okay, now you pull the not transmission, you pull the alternator forward towards the engine. And that loosens up this belt. You can easily take it off. There you go. You got the belt. Okay, now we're going to put it back on. Say this is the new belt. You're going to get it make sure you get it in the right grooves. Beautiful day out today. Alright, now that mine's in all the grooves, you feel it. Now, tightening this is an important piece, so pay attention. First, you can hand push the alternator forward. Can't really get a grip on it because it's hot. Okay, push it forward a little bit. You want to take it like this. It's just a pipe I got. And pry it in between the alternator and the block. Apply force. Get a little deeper in there. Apply enough force. Feel it? Tight enough? Nope, nowhere near tight enough. Alright, and then you're going to push forward on it. Now it's in position. Obviously, you'll have two hands to do this. I don't. See how much play that is? That's me pulling hard. It's a little too much. So let's a little more pressure on it. Get in there. A little more pressure on it. Alright. That's perfect. Now, if you can, hold your pry bar or pipe, whatever you want to use, and then put the bolt in. I don't really have that hand, so I'm just gonna put it in there. Alright, you can wear gloves if you don't want to get your hands dirty. The person that did email me was a female, she said, but she did not want to give a name, which is understandable. You never know with people on the internet. Just screw that long nut in there. Alright, now it's kind of tight. Give it a little oomph. I'm going to hold it the same hand I'm holding the pry bar, so a little oomph. And then tighten it a little more. Grab your wrench or your socket, whatever you want to use. and then just tighten it up. Not too difficult. And you want it really tight. You know, not so tight that you're gonna strip, you know, threads, but tight enough because you don't want this to come loose, because if this comes loose, then your belt's gonna be loose, and then it's gonna squeal, or it can fall off. Then you got a dead battery, and then you're stuck. Nobody wants that. These belts are relatively cheap. I got this one for $12. It's a good brand. I'd recommend it. I wouldn't buy Value Craft if you go to AutoZone or whatever. But yeah, that's just me. I like quality. It's just a slight difference in the price. Alright, take your bar out. Test the belt tension again. That's good. Alright. And then if you did take your air system off, put your air system back on. Tighten everything up, and you're done.